Hey, it's Central Valley Business. I'm your host, Steve Walling. My guest for this segment is Betsy Champ, and we're talking about the Linus Project.
We are.
All right, and we're going to talk about everything about the Linus Project.
In a thumbnail.
In a thumbnail.
In a thumbnail. I'll talk fast.
All right, let's go, Betsy. What do we got?
Project Linus is a national organization. It's a 501c3, which does mean everything is tax deductible for those of you that want receipts.
For all the donations that are going to come in.
All the donations that are going to come in.
You betcha.
And it was formed about 20 years ago. The purpose of Project Linus is to provide security to children in traumatic situations with a comforting blanket hug.
See this? Yeah, I'm a child in need. My inner child needs this.
Your
for
inner
sure.
child.
This is nice, though. This is really good. You know, and hold up the one that you got there.
This one will not be going to a child.
That one's not going to a child?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a nice one. But these are, who makes these?
All of our blankets are made by volunteers.
Uh-huh.
And then they go to a variety of organizations that support children.
Like?
Hospitals, Ronald McDonald House, community hospitals, associated residential facilities that are next to the hospital.
Now, Betsy, you're local here, but this is a much larger than local organization, isn't it?
Our chapter goes from Stockton down to Porterville.
Okay.
So it's Central Valley Project Linus.
Right.
.org.
.org. Okay.
And we service children all the way up and down the valley, pediatric hospice, the burn center,
right,
police departments, fire departments.
And there's always something going on, and there's always a need, isn't there?
Tragically.
Yeah, and that is tragic. But it's very real.
It's very, very real. We have about 600,000 children under 18 in the Central Valley.
In our Central,
in our
600,000. Almost
or like 6
two-thirds,
million.
almost 2/3 of a million.
Yes.
Here in the Central Valley.
In the Central Valley, under 18.
Under 18.
And on any given day, who knows how many encounter some sort of situation.
And how are you doing for volunteers that are making your blankets, Betsy?
We always need more volunteers. Okay. We have one police department here in the valley that in the winter we send over 100 blankets a month just to that one police department.
Right.
I got a call within the last couple of days from an emergency room.
Right.
And I asked them what their wish list would be.
And?
You know, I started crying when I talked to her.
Yeah?
She said, our emergency room sees about 7,500 patients a month, and half of those are children.
My goodness.
Half of those are children. But if we could really have a wish, it would be 200 blankets a month.
200 blankets a month.
In one emergency room.
Okay. That's our goal.
That's our goal for that one emergency room.
That one emergency room. So if you're watching out there, if you're looking at this, you need to maybe reach a little deeper, step up a little higher. If you can't, if you're not a blanket maker, okay,
yes,
what can you donate?
You can donate fabrics, you can donate fleece. We have another project that I can't speak about, but we're going to need lots of donated yarn.
Okay.
I'm so excited to come back and tell you
what
that one is.
Okay, that's good.
That one like gives me dancing in my seat. Excitement.
Betsy, how long have you been involved with this?
I started making blankets as a volunteer about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And became chapter coordinator not quite a year and a half ago here in the Valley.
And how are we doing chapter-wise? I know the demand is great, but are we able to meet that at any significant level at this point? No? But we're going to, aren't we?
We're localized. We can make an impact in one area at a time.
Okay.
And then when somebody steps up and commits to making some more blankets, we can add another facility. We can add another town.
Okay.
We can
So we got some work to do.
We can add another service that supports victims of domestic violence.
Yeah.
Another group that works with
let me ask you.
human trafficking.
All right.
That's a big toucher right now.
You're here today.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Are you getting any support from other media outlets?
Some, yes.
Some?
Never enough.
Okay.
Never enough. Some of our newspapers have been really, really
The newspapers?
supportive, primarily.
What about radio and TV? You getting any support?
We did get featured in April on a little news segment on KMJ.
All right.
Thank
we
you,
got to
Tom.
we got to get more than that.
We do.
They got to step up because
We do.
you don't have an advertising budget. I'll bet.
No, everything we do is voluntary.
Right.
We are looking at having 5 of our locations that use Project Linus as their service project every semester.
Okay.
There's been some policy changes at the national level, and we're going to need to have the funding or the fleece available before the events to do it.
Okay. So
not
listen,
after.
we need some stuff.
We need
some
stuff.
stuff. We need fleece. We need material. We need sewers. We
do.
and we also can use financial donation.
Financial.
Right?
Either in the form of cash or through our national website. You
Right.
can make a credit card donation.
Okay.
We love gift cards to places that sell fabrics.
Fabric stores and stuff. Yeah.
The
Okay.
Walmarts and the Joann's and the Beverly's and all of your local quilting stores.
Have you gotten any support from some of these local outlets like Joann's or Walmart's or anything?
Yes,
You have.
yes.
Which ones are your biggest supporters? Let's give them some stuff.
Let me give some love to Tachi Palace Casino.
Yeah.
They have been a huge financial supporter of Project Linus.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple other
Yeah.
casinos that could step up, I'll bet, too.
They probably could.
And
But
they'll get their names out there, and we'll,
on one day they will.
there you go. Okay.
Yeah, we've got some events coming up. The
What do you-
Fresno Fair has been very, very supportive of us and let us set up a booth that
Cool.
people can interact with.
What do you got coming up soon?
Fresno Fair,
When?
October 11th to the 15th. We're
Okay.
only there 4 days. And Pumpkin Grove and Hobbs Grove are just Pumpkin Grove and Hobbs Grove.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that's out in Sanger.
Yeah.
And
But they get a lot of people coming through there.
Hobbs Grove is in the top running for one of the top 20 haunts in the country this
Cool.
year.
And they're supporting you.
And I have to show this blanket again.
All right, let's saw it again. All right, cool.
Some of these blocks were designed by the employees last year,
Uh-huh.
and because they're a little on the scary side, to say the least, they asked personally if they could make these to be scary,
Right.
knowing they wouldn't go to a child.
Right.
These are being used for a fundraiser,
Uh-huh.
and you will be able to bid on these through a silent auction process. Well, I guess nothing on Facebook is silent anymore.
No, that's wrong. Okay.
But we will be doing an auction on
Facebook?
On Facebook.
What Facebook page?
Central Valley Project Linus.
Central Valley Project Linus. So there you go.
And we are looking for some organizations that, if your organization has a passion for a specific children's outreach, it may be human trafficking, it may be a police department, it may be
Right.
homeless children, a number of organizations. We're looking for organizations who would like to step up on a monthly basis and say, you know what, I can commit X number of blankets, and
Cool.
then we can go ahead and channel one more location. Most of our blankets, when they're donated, we don't know where they're going. But, right now, if you would like, because everybody has a different heart,
Right.
and we really want to match your heart up with the kids you care the most, and I don't want to say that you care the most about, but that you're the most touched by right now.
Cool.
That's how I got involved with Project Linus. I had so many wishes I could do with kids. Project Linus would take my dollars and put it where it had to go that day.
How do we get a hold of you again real quick?
559-246-7956.
All right.
Or Betsy at centralvalleyprojectlinus.org.
Thank you, Betsy.
Thank you.
very much. All right. All right, folks, it's time to step up and help these kids. We'll see you when we come back.